Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Universe Mode. We're here with the second week of shows, and we are back, of course, to Monday Night Raw. We had a great show last week. We saw big wins for Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. We see Rhea Ripley, Gunther, and the Judgment Day heading towards their respective championship matches as well. A lot going on in last week's show, but we're here tonight. We're opening with an announcement. Your Raw General Manager, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. The legend himself. He's here on Raw, and he's in charge. He's going to have a few words for us to kick off this week's episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold, he is here in the ring, and he has a few choice words for our audience. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. And that's right, the sheriff is in town. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, this isn't exactly the sort of job that usually appeals to me, but I have decided to take this on. I'm going to keep these young superstars in check. But most importantly, I want to encourage competition. Because I know what it's like stepping in this ring. And I know that sometimes your emotions will get the better of you. And that's okay. As long as there's a fight. Because that's what we're all here to see. Now I'm just going to get straight down to business. I want to talk to you about the show we got lined up for you tonight. Now you see, we're going to have several more qualifying matches for the championship opportunities for Night of Champions in a few weeks' time. We're going to find out who's going to be taking on the Judgment Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Both Gunther and Rhea Ripley, they're going to be finding out some of the participants who will be joining them in their respective matches for the Intercontinental and Women's World Championships. But not only that, we have got our second round matches in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. And as a matter of fact, the very first one of those matches is going to happen right now. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Well, you heard the man. You heard what the general manager has to say. So let's get this show underway. As we head to our opening matchup. Out first, A man who lost his first round match last week in surprising fashion. Looking to turn things around tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody!
That's right, Cody Rhodes back in action on Raw. Got surprised by Jey Uso in their match last week with that surprise roll-up off of the top rope Hurricane Rana. He cannot afford another mistake like that tonight. But neither can his opponent. Seth Rollins also in a losing effort last week against Drew McIntyre. This is a must-win scenario for both men.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth
Well, the fact is this. Whoever loses this match is done. Lose this match and you can guarantee that you are not going to be competing for the championship and Night of Champions. This is a huge, monumental clash between two of the top superstars on Monday Night Raw. It is all to play for, and that has the potential to give us a sterling matchup to kick off Raw. Let's get this one underway. Cody Rhodes taking advantage in the early lockup, but Rollins going to fight out of it. Straight into a schoolboy and a super kick very early on in the contest. I'll tell you what, that may have already knocked Rhodes out as he's going to try and fight back. Rollins, though, with a reversal, looking for the Irish whip. Cody's going to counter it into the corner and he's going to stomp away at the man formerly known as the Architect. Expecting a methodical battle here. These two are going to... Oh my goodness, Cody just dropping endless elbows to the knee. Rollins trying to take away that high-flying offense. Neither man can afford to slip up, so I expect them to be very careful, very meticulous in how they approach this match. There's a cutter there from Rhodes into the first cover of the contest. Only gets a one count out of Rollins though. Rhodes looking for the falling star, but didn't see that Rollins had actually got back to his feet. There is now Rollins looking for a big knee drop, which connects. Rollins looking for something big there. Instead, Rhodes catches him with a forearm. Rollins was wise to the follow-up, however. Not really sure what happened there. Just a couple of whiffed manoeuvres from both men, it looked like. Rollins goes under. He catches the clothesline for his troubles. Nice arm drag from Cody Rhodes there. Cody. A nice little drop kick there. And a springboard to the outside. We need to be careful of the being on the outside. Obviously a count out or a disqualification could be the end. Or even out. Back into the ring goes Rhodes. Rhodes looking for a whip. Countered by Rollins. Rollins now with a hot shot, dropping Rhodes to the outside. Rhodes gets the counter there. Gonna head to the top rope. Rollins though catches it. Rhodes just a little bit too slow with that one. Cody with a Cody cutter off the ropes, catches Rollins unawares. That could be the end of this contest. No, Rollins gets the shoulder up off of that. Back and forth between these two men continues. Neither man really willing to commit as Cody with bionic elbows on Rollins now. Bit of a slow move into the cover by John Code, and Rollins is going to be able to kick out as a result. The flying fists from Rollins and a nice super kick again. Cody now he could be in trouble if Rollins takes him to the top rope. A few big shots there, and now Rollins. Well, this is the move that ended Cody last time, and he's going to take the move on this occasion into the cover. Goes Rollins. That's not going to do much to Rhodes. Let's be honest there. Nice. Back. Suplex by Cody. He's getting fired up now. Can he connect with the falling star this time? And he does. Chops from Rhodes as he's just hammering away at the chest of Rollins. There's Cody with a big power bomb. Again, John Code slow into the cover, and it's going to allow Rollins to get the shoulder up. The frustration starting to get to Cody Rhodes now. Taking apart the announce table, he needs to be careful not to let this get to him. As now Rollins dives over the top rope, and I don't even know what that landing was, but it looked painful to me. Referee restarts the count with Rollins having exited the ring here. Cody with a big maneuver on the outside. Needs to be careful not to let his emotions get the better of him. Rollins with a pedigree, and both men are down. Cody with a crossroads on the outside. Both men seem to be getting carried away outside the ring as Cody looking for another crossroads. And it's going to be a double count out. A double count out. It's a draw between Rollins and Rhodes, which means both men pick up a point, but that leaves them in such a precarious position heading towards the final round of fixtures that these two men could both be heading out of this tournament. That was not the result either man was looking for. Well, we've got to move on here. We've got more top tier action to bring you on Raw following that bizarre conclusion between Rhodes and Rollins. We're now heading to the tag team division to find out who's going to take on the Judgment Day. And out first, it is sort of their namesake, I suppose. It's the New Day. Specifically, of course, it's going to be Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day!
One of the greatest tag teams, or greatest factions, I should say, in WWE history, of course, alongside Big E. Third man making up the trio known as the New Day. Kofi handing out the pancakes to the crowd. Xavier playing a little bit of trombone, because that's what he likes to do. Of course, this team, they know exactly what it takes to be a champion in this industry. But their opponents are not to be trifled with. We saw their leader in action last week. And it is Imperium. Gunther not with them tonight. He's got his own things to contend with. Obviously going to be keeping an eye on the qualifying match for the Intercontinental Championship later tonight. I'm going to let Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci handle things on their own.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser.
I don't think you could get further opposite ends of the wrestling spectrum if you tried. On one side you've got, of course, the very traditionalist Imperium, to them the mat is sacred. On the other side you've got the New Day, about as happy-go-lucky as you can possibly find. They just love to have fun. But, crucially, the bell rings. They're as good as anyone else. So Imperium would do well not to underestimate their opponents tonight, or they could be out of the title match without even making it there in the first place. I'll tell you what, I think we're in for a great, not championship match here, but qualifying match, I should say. A great match in general. Let's put it that way. As Giovanni Vinci starts for Imperium and Xavier Woods starting for the New Day. Vinci can start by working over the arm of Woods. And a flying cross body. Perhaps not quite typical of what you might expect from Imperium, but they certainly know their way around a ring. Let's put it that way. Xavier Woods needs to be careful to not get overwhelmed like Johnny Gargano did in the match last week between DIY and the Judgment Day. Tagging Kofi Kingston here. Nice combination by the multi-time tag team champions, the New Day. Trip and a stomp, very nicely executed by Kofi Kingston. A beautiful enziguri as well from Kingston. Looking to do some serious damage to Vinci. Now it's Vinci that needs to be careful. He needs to be able to tag in Kaiser before things get too late. Drops Vinci and now going after Kaiser as well. Kofi Kingston is on fire here. Dropping the leg to the outside. Beautifully done by Kofi. He's not done yet. Kofi off the top rope. He stops Vinci from making the tag. It's been very much in the favour of the New Day. Vinci catches the leg there. And now Kofi Kingston could be in trouble as a big body slam by Giovanni. There you go now. Ludwig Kaiser going to get into the match. Kofi Kingston says he's ready for him. Kaiser's going to strike quickly. Grabs the leg, looking for a figure four leg lock, a classic maneuver. Vinci dropping Woods off of the apron, and now Kofi Kingston, he's all by himself. He needs to be careful here. As Kofi looking for the SOS, and he connects with it to get a quick win against Imperium, but no, it's not going to be enough. Very nicely executed by Ludwig Kaiser, just swatting away a drop kick. Looked for one of his own, but Kofi pulling off a similar feat there. Another tag by the New Day. Some well executed tag team maneuvers. But it does send Kaiser straight over to his partner to make that tag. And now, what is Giovanni doing? A beautiful dropkick. I think Xavier Woods was just a bit mesmerised by the sheer ability that took. But it's going to cost him. But Kofi will break up the pin just in time. Xavier Woods is safe for the time being. Giovanni Vinci was looking for the finishing touch on this match. Xavier Woods, he smelt the danger and was able to get out of that dangerous situation. As there's a mat slam, a cover as well. One, only a one. Woods rebounds off the rope, gonna hit a shining wizard to drop his opponent. Expertly executed. And now Woods dumping Vinci over the top rope, and now he's going after Kaiser as well with another hot shot. Kofi going after Vinci, going to throw him back into the ring, perhaps where Xavier Woods is. Yeah, Xavier Woods wants him back in the ring, and Kofi, I don't know what happened there. Kofi seems to miss the target. And instead, he's just going to DDT him on the outside. But instead, Xavier Woods is going to have a few words with Ludwig Kaiser and drop him again. I'll tell you what, actually, the New Day could get a count out here as Kofi's thrown into the ring. Giovanni's going to follow him. Xavier Woods, he missed the strike, and now somehow, after all that, Imperium are in control of the contest. Kai's are making sure that Kofi doesn't get involved. Now, but Vinci has taken back control of the match. Working on the leg of Xavier. That's a bear hug. Is Xavier Woods going to submit to the bear hug? No, he's fighting out of it. Picks him up. Into a gut buster. Fantastic work. Oh, but Vinci catches him. Irish whip off the ropes. Goes under. Goes over. Oh, and Woods just tosses him into the air. Fantastic ability and strength from Xavier Woods, who's off the top rope now. And a big elbow drop off of the rope itself, not even the turnbuckle. Giovanni Vinci could be out. And he is. The New Day are heading to Night of Champions. Right, it was a hard-fought contest back and forth between both of these teams. But it is the New Day who have the opportunity to become tag team champions once again. Like I said, Imperium, they couldn't underestimate the New Day in this match. Well, I'm not sure that they did necessarily. The New Day nonetheless come out on top. And the celebrations you expect are going to continue long into the night for the New Day, as they have a chance to once again etch their names in their history books. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that we head over to the women's division. Time to find out who's going to be joining Rhea Ripley in that match for the Women's World Championship. And out first is Shayna Baszler.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler!
Shayna Baszler, a very dangerous competitor. I expect she'll fancy her chances of heading to the championship match, but I have to be honest with you folks, there is a huge obstacle in her path in getting to that match. Now, that's not to say that Baszler doesn't have the ability, technique or composure to get the job done, but she's going to have to be at the top of her game if she wants to get the job done tonight. And why is that? Well, quite simply because of who her opponent is. One of the biggest stars in our industry. It's Becky Lynch.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
Becky Lynch, she's seen it all, she's done it all in that ring. Few as accomplished as she is. Next to nothing left to tick off of the list. She just continues to grow her legacy, and she has a chance to add more championship goals to her resume. First, she's going to have to get through Shayna Baszler to make it to that title match if that's what she wants to do. And you know for damn sure that she's got the ability. I expect this one to be a fiercely contested matchup. So what do you say? We get it underway. Shayna Baszler, Becky Lynch, Women's World Championship qualifying match. Let's get to it. Shayna looking for a big strike early on. Becky sees it coming and heads back with one of her own. Immediately you're seeing the experience and just the technical ability of Lynch coming through to the forefront already. Shayna Baszler, she will not back down. She will not be intimidated. And in her mind, she will not be bested. But whether or not that will be the case, we will have to see. Becky off the road with a running leg drop. Well, she's going to want to hit a second one. 2 big leg drops in a row. And that's got Baszler on the back foot in the early goings. Becky with a big jump suplex. Cover. What? No, doesn't even get a 1. I am impressed with Baszler being able to get out of that cover so quickly. All that pressure on her neck and shoulders. Becky dropping. Baszler to the outside. This could be dangerous. This could backfire for Becky Lynch, but she knows the risks. And it was not worth it. She whiffed the drop kick. I think Baszler was just in the wrong position for her to get full extension on the drop kick. Baszler now looks to take control of this matchup. The sort of manipulation of Shayna Baszler coming into play there. Becky creating some distance, at least for a moment. And Exploder has Baszler dazed. Becky going to take this back to the ring. She wants to win this one straight up. Big clothesline, nicely executed. Baszler straight back to her feet. And she catches Becky, and that was a bad landing on the leg. This is Baszler's opportunity to take control of the matchup with some big strikes and drops her into a heel hook, but Becky Lynch able to get to her ropes. That could have spelled trouble for the man. Baszler going to take her time, not going to be rushed in this scenario. Spins around into a gut-wrench suplex, holds on to the grip. I'm going to deliver a second one. Nicely executed by Baszler. He's now going to deadlift Lynch for a third. Holds on again. Very impressive athleticism and strength from Baszler. Drops another gut-wrench suplex. Once again working on the arms, working on the limbs. Becky though fights out of that dangerous scenario that she was finding herself in. And a big knee smash. That'll rock Baszler, at least for a moment. I don't care who you are, that's going to hurt. Becky off the ropes with a big kick. Drops Baszler to the outside. And Becky with a suicide dive, taking Baszler out completely. I think Becky was trying to throw Baszler into the ropes. Baszler able to get out of the way. Not into the ropes, sorry, the steps. Baszler able to get out of the way, save herself what would have been a bit of a damaging collision there. Instead, Becky just throws her into the barricade instead. Becky, yeah, take a moment. Appreciate her handiwork. She knows where Baszler is. She's not at risk of an attack there. And now Baszler going to throw it right back at her. But she needs to be careful not to get counted out. Becky takes a seat on the top rope. 7 count now from the ref. Baszler back in the ring. Becky sees it coming though. And again going to hit another Exploder suplex. Baszler has certainly been rocked in this matchup. Becky Lynch, she has a game plan and she's executing it perfectly thus far. Shayna counters that one, sends Becky into the corner and follows up with a big knee to the side of the head. Can Shayna take control of this match? Breaking at the face and the eyes of Becky Lynch. A big knee drops her into a cover. Gets a 1 count. That's all she's going to get in that one. Becky, she senses the danger there. And she's going to go into the disarmer. Locked in, perhaps, on Shayna Baszler. Baszler is known as a submission specialist, but can she survive? The pain, the sheer pain that comes with the disarmer maneuver. She could be in serious trouble. She can't. She tapped. And Becky Lynch is heading to Night of Champions just like that. Out of nowhere. Strikes with the disarmer. And that's all she wrote in this contest. I'll tell you what. Shayna held on longer in that maneuver than most would. But in the end she had no choice but to tap out. Becky Lynch has to be happy with that performance. Very impressive showing as she makes her way towards the championship contest. Where she knows she will be facing Rhea Ripley, but I can confirm that's not the only person she'll be facing. It will be a multi-person contest. Well, I'll tell you what, this next matchup is exciting. I'm looking forward to this one. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a triple threat match with the winner joining the Intercontinental Championship match at Night of Champions.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura!
Hey Lily, welcome to the stream, how you doing? Well, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's first up in this triple threat match. The winner of this match already knows that they are going on to face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at Night of Champions. And perhaps some others. That may also be a multi-man match. Our new general manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin, has yet to decide on that point. He may have more individuals for that contest at a later date. But for now, it looks to be a one-on-one match for that championship. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Now, Shinsuke Nakamura looking to make his mark. He wants to capture the Intercontinental Championship, but so do his opponents in this triple threat match. And up first, it's a fan favourite. It is Sami Zayn.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Sami Zayn, one of the most gifted competitors we have on the roster, for my money. But what he wants the championship gold to back it up. He has a chance to go and compete for the Intercontinental Championship if he wins this match tonight. And out last one more competitor. Nice man, Ricochet. He's one of the most insane athletes you may ever come across in your life. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. And that's just his entrance. That's before the match even gets underway. So this should be an exciting match between three very different but three very talented members of the roster. And a match with Gunther awaits the victor. Nakamura, Zayn, and Ricochet. One of these men will have an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship as we get this match underway. As Ricochet and Nakamura go straight after each other. Zayn going to wait to pick off the winner of that exchange, which is Nakamura. As he takes a shot at the knee. Big strikes early in this contest. Ricochet, though, he whiffs the big diving move. But he is going to strike. There, Sami Zayn looking to capitalise. We're going to see a lot of back and forth exchanges between these three men. Ricochet looking for a half and half suplex, which he does get. And that's handle from Zayn dropping. Ricochet. You've got no time to breathe in this match. You fend off one competitor and the other one's on you like a rash. Zayn just getting stretched there. Big knee from Nakamura doesn't really connect with it. Hence why Ricochet stayed on his feet. Zayn takes a moment to recover on the outside of the ring. And the athleticism there of Ricochet on full display. That kick, I think, dropped Zayn. And a beautiful springboard moonsault to follow it up. Ricochet now rolls through into a Pele kick. That was beautifully executed. Ricochet, he's on a roll right now. Zayn going to stop him in his tracks. Zayn fights out with a big clothesline there. Zayn was looking for a diving move, but he saw that Ricochet was ready for it. Nice suplex there by Zayn. But he gets clocked by the baseball bat. Ricochet into the cover, but that's never going to work because Sami Zayn is right there. Got to be aware of your surroundings in a match like this. As Sami Zayn looking for that exploder into the turnbuckle, which he does get, but Nakamura strikes before Zayn can even get back to his feet. The referee gets in the way because he's an absolute tool. What a useless individual the referee is. That suplex there from Zayn. Zayn going to have a word with the referee, going to tell him to stay out of the way. That's going to give Ricochet a chance to strike. Looking for some more tools on the outside. He's grabbed a kendo stick as there's another suplex from Sami Zayn. Oh, he pulled back. Nakamura is going to run into it. Nakamura just stood there and watched Zayn do the damage to himself. We know what Ricochet and Nakamura have brought in some weapons. So Sami Zayn's going to do the exact same thing. There's a beautiful spine buster from Ricochet. Zayn somehow misses both of them with the chair. Wonderful backstabber by Nakamura, but he does get dropped with the chair. Again, he gets dropped there. Zayn going to work on Nakamura with the chair. And he tries to toss it at Ricochet, but the ropes disagree with that decision. Nakamura is getting his head caved in with that baseball bat, and now it's Zayn's turn to feel the wrath of the weapons, and now Ricochet with the kendo stick. This is devolved. It's no longer a wrestling match. This is starting to become a bit of a fight. All three men desperate for an opportunity at the championship. Nakamura with a nice armbar, but Zayn gonna roll him up to steal a win, but Ricochet's back to his feet and he makes the save. Nice roll out of the way there by Ricochet, showing his athleticism and his agility into a detonation kick. Now Ricochet slams down Nakamura, nicely executed by Ricochet. But Zayn, he's there to break it up, and that's the problem you're going to have in a triple threat match. You've got to be careful of the fuck man. And now Sami Zayn with a suicide dive, dropping Nakamura on the outside of the ring. Sami Zayn looking for a blue thunder bomb. Nakamura mocking Zayn, but he's going to pay for his trouble. Zayn is like a house on fire at the moment. As a haluva kick on the outside drops Nakamura. Onto the baseball bat goes Ricochet, who's rolling out, but Zayn's having none of it. Zayn looking for the haluva kick, but Nakamura's back to his feet behind him. Zayn sees it though. Big drop kick. Sami Zayn is running wild in this match into a cover. Nakamura wasn't going to make it in time, but Ricochet does get the shoulder up. Back and forth we go constantly in this match. Nice arm drag there by Nakamura. And now a German suplex, wonderfully executed to Ricochet. Nakamura sizing up his opponent, and a Kinshasa! Zayn could be out. No, he gets that shoulder up at 2. That was dangerous. Ricochet was nowhere to be seen. Nakamura fought at the match 1, but Zayn fights through it. That was back to Ricochet and Sami Zayn in the ring. Irish whip from Zayn, ducks under, rebounds off the rope and suddenly drops Ricochet. Oh, a low blow from Nakamura! The low blow to Sami Zayn! But Zayn kicks out. I think Ricochet would have been there in time anyway. But I tell you what, Sami Zayn is taking a few big shots in this match, and there's the recoil. By Ricochet. Ricochet into the corner now. And Zayn, he sets up Nakamura, he tries to set him up in the corner, but the referee getting in the way again. This referee has been an absolute joke in this match. Sami Zayn, he had what looked like some big plan, a big idea there. The referee's cost him. Oh, Nakamura getting dropped there. But Ricochet was never going to get anything from that. It's Sami Zayn, ever present. Ricochet firing himself up. But he doesn't get what he's looking for there. Again, the referee getting in the way. What does this referee have against Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn saying to the referee, look, if we got a problem, let's do this. Sami Zayn is getting absolutely screwed over by the referee in this contest, and he drops Nakamura to the outside. Ricochet drops the punch, and there's the recoil. Sami in serious trouble. No, he kicks out again. Big move after big move. And Sami Zayn still finding a way to survive. He sees Nakamura coming into the ring looking for the blue thunder bomb. Doesn't get it. Into the corner now. Sami Zayn with a haluva kick to Ricochet. And one to Nakamura as well. Throws Nakamura out. Gets the pin on Ricochet. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn with what I have to say is a deserved win in this triple threat match. He was made to work for it by Ricochet. He was made to work for it by Nakamura, but I think more than anything else, he was made to work for it by the referee. We've got to have a different referee for that championship match. That was a disgraceful performance from the official in this contest. It has to be said. But Sami Zayn, he survived the Kinshasa, he survived the recoil, he even survived a low blow to come out of this match the victor. A gutsy performance from Sami Zayn. And he will be meeting Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at the pay-per-view. Hey Gudgeon, welcome to stream, how you doing? Well guys, we're going to move on once again. For the second time tonight, we move over to our women's division over on Raw. We already know that Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch will be competing for the Women's World Championship at Night of Champions. But it won't be a one-on-one contest. It's time to find out who else is going to be joining them. And out first is Zoe Stark.
Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
A new face to the roster, perhaps, which certainly has the ability to be competing right up near the top. It's whether or not she can put it all together in this match tonight. And as you said, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch have already qualified for that championship contest. Well, as for her opponent, it's a name and a face that we're familiar with here. Former favourite over on my GM. It is Liv Morgan. So she certainly knows what it's going to take in this match. One of these two women will be joining Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley pay-per-view. This will be an intriguing matchup, somewhat of a clash of styles. It'll be interesting to see who can get the upper hand in this contest. As Zoe Stark flying out the gates with a big clothesline. Liv Morgan did not see it coming. Just the aggression from the word go, from the opening bell. And a big DDT. Liv Morgan did not see it coming. That's not a rope break, ref. What are you doing? This referee is a disgrace. We might need to replace him on Raw. He's having a shocking performance tonight. That last match was the worst of them, but he's not covered himself in glory. Let's put it that way. As Liv Morgan now tries to fight her way back into this match after a poor start to this contest. A well executed head scissors there, dropping Zoe Stark. Liv Morgan starting to take more and more of a foothold in this match. There's a shining wizard. And Liv Morgan just broke. I have to be honest with you. She just broke there. I don't know what happened to her. She seems to get stuck in her own head. That was a big slap though. And I think it's just pissed off Zoe Stark as a well executed springboard cross body gives her back control of the match. And I'm going to start working on the leg and the knee of Liv Morgan. Stark starting to work on the vertical base of Liv Morgan, trying to take away any leg strength, maybe trying to stop her from, springboarding into the oblivion, or just generally trying to take away the mobility. There's a few big clotheslines and a drop kick. Zoe Stark has had a great opening to this contest, and Liv Morgan's in trouble as a frog splash connects, but it will only get a 1 count. Liv Morgan needs to be incredibly careful here. The match could slip away from her before she even knows what's going on. A big drop kick into the corner now. No hesitation on that one. And a nice springboard there. Some great athleticism on showing. Not just this match, but so many of the matches we've seen tonight. There's a backstabber into the cover. Referee in position for once in his life. And there's a kick out at 2. Liv Morgan looking for a big drop kick that sends Zoe Stark about halfway across the ring. Well, a back and forth between these two now. The big strike's underway. And a big chop from Morgan, a big strike. And Morgan's taunting her, she says, go on, give me your best shot. And another chop. And another. Oh, Zoe Stark catches the strike there. Another chop from Morgan. Cool. A miss. The back and forth continuously between these two. And they're throwing hands. Back and forth consistently. And another springboard to follow it up. And again a kick out at 1. The back and forth between these two has been fantastic to this point. Zoe looking to put a big exclamation point on the match. But Liv Morgan has the wherewithal to fight out of that predicament. A big kick to the gut. And a big knee to the face as well. Zoe Stark could be out like a light. A 1, a 2. No, she gets the shoulder up. What a performance we're seeing from both women in this match. It's been rapid fire. You barely have the time to catch breath as a viewer, let alone as one of the competitors in the match. As Zoe Stark. Oh, but into the big knee. Twisting Liv Morgan around. She didn't know where she was, but she just gets her shoulder up at the count of 2. And now Zoe Stark stunned on the rope. She could be in trouble if she gets dropped to the outside. I thought Liv Morgan might have been going for the Oblivion, but she decided against it. Now back into the ring we go. That might have been Zoe Stark's best shot. The big knee. She seems to be... It seems like she might have run out of energy, but she is fighting back still. Whereas Liv Morgan, she seems to have played the game that she wants to play in this contest. Just the strikes back and forth between these two competitors again and again. A drop toe hold. And Liv Morgan knocking her opponent a little bit, maybe just taking a chance to really catch a breather in this match. She's going to go for the big rebound knee again. But she's struggling to get up there. Gonna crawl into the cover. And then again, it's going to give Stark enough time to kick out of the maneuver. But that could be the worst mistake possible. No, never mind. I've been proven wrong. Oh, and Liv Morgan moves out of the way of that springboard into the Oblivion, but he's down again. The crowd are chanting one more time. It looks like she's going to oblige the request. And there's a second one. 2 Oblivions in a row. Surely that's it for Zoe Stark, and it is. Liv Morgan heads to the championship match. But I tell you what, an incredible performance from Zoe Stark in this contest. Nothing to be ashamed of in that one. Hey MJ, welcome. How you doing? That was a fantastic match. It wasn't the longest match in the world, but it was entertaining. And we have our triple threat match for Night of Champions. Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. One of those women will be the Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of Raw. And with what happened earlier on tonight, both of these men have to be thinking they have a huge opportunity to go to the World Heavyweight Championship match at Night of Champions. It's time for the main event, a second round match in our World Heavyweight Championship tournament. And out first, it's Drew McIntyre. You can see it in his eyes, you can see it on his face. This man is ready to book his place at Night of Champions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior,
Drew McIntyre, he was already supremely confident at the top of the show, and after having seen what happened in tonight's opening contest, he's got to feel that it is his destiny to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre currently sits on 3 points in this tournament after the first match, but so does his opponent, because Jey Uso also won last week and he's on 3 points in this tournament as well. The winner of this match is going to Night of Champions for certain.
and his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds,
Now the match between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins at the opening of the show has completely thrown this tournament out of whack because that match ended in a draw. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins are both on 1 point in the tournament after 2 matches. And it's looking increasingly likely that this match we're seeing here, we're going to be seeing a repeat of it at the pay-per-view. Both men just need one more win from this match or a match next week. And you have to assume we're going to be booking our first competitor in that matchup in this match. But Drew McIntyre not wasting any time. Of course, he and Jey Uso, they have a bit of history together. Drew McIntyre despises Jey Uso. A spine buster straight into an early cover. Only a one. Drew McIntyre not only wants to take his spot at Night of Champions, but he wants to hurt, he wants to punish Jey Uso for all the history they have together as Jey rolls through into a super kick. That big clothesline from McIntyre. These two going head to head. The referee can split them up for a moment. Match hasn't officially gotten underway, but now it has. Jey Uso, I think his knee might have collided with the turnbuckle there as McIntyre just able to get out of the way, and the strength of McIntyre almost tossing Jey into the referee. It would not be the first time that the referee has inadvertently got in the way of the action tonight. Drew over that top, and he I don't know if he missed or if Jey Uso just moved out of the way. And a big dancing punch from Jey. Well, these two need to be careful that they don't go in the same direction that Cody and Seth did earlier in the night. McIntyre, he sees that and he takes himself back into the ring nice and early. Under and over. And Drew again with a spine buster. Again with the cover. Drew McIntyre definitely dominating the early portions of this match, but he whiffs on the big boot. This is Jey's chance to capitalise, and a big super kick is going to give him the chance to do exactly that. And Jey Uso showing off the power game, a part of his arsenal that is underestimated. Jey, I'm not sure he was good. What is happening? He turned it into a DDT. I don't know how he's managed that. Jey with a big neck breaker into a cover, but the referee calls rope break before the pin's even in place. What is wrong with this referee? I don't understand. Jey Uso, he sees an opportunity, looking for the Usos splash, and Drew wisely moves out of the way of that. A big boot drops Jey, but he's gonna turn around that maneuver. Just consistent back and forth between these two. The hatred is evident in this contest. This one's not just about competition, it's personal for both of these competitors. As Jey now struggling to pull himself up in the corner. It's shoulder first into the ring post, and now McIntyre, it looks like he might now be at the point where he's looking to play with his food before he finishes his dinner. A big chop as well from McIntyre. Calculated from the Scotsman. And now McIntyre maybe... Oh, you thought he might have been looking for the Claymore. But he doesn't connect with it. Instead he goes for a neck breaker, perhaps looking to catch Jey Uso off guard. And a big belly-to-belly suplex. McIntyre, cool as you like. He's telling Jey to bring it. He's saying, come on then, is that all you've got? And to be fair, when you can do that, why not? Jey's struggling to, I was going to say, to lay a hand on the Scotsman, but he's starting to get fired up. He's starting to get back into it. A shotgun drop kick from Jey Uso into the cover now. No, Drew McIntyre's having none of it. You got your little move in, Jey. That's just going to toss him around. He's lining up for the Claymore, but Jey just keeps getting back to his feet. No, says Drew McIntyre to that one. Jey able to fight out of that predicament. He's sent out of the opposite side of the ring. Unbelievable. The strength of McIntyre on full display there. Jey counters. Turns it into an atomic drop. Nicely executed. And a flapjack as well. McIntyre kicks back up to his feet. And now McIntyre sent into the crowd. Jey Uso going to take the count out. McIntyre's having none of it though. Short rest. McIntyre looking for a powerbomb and Jey fights out of it. A cover. Again, the referee's calling rope break before the pin's even taking place. What is this man doing? McIntyre, he's looking for a powerbomb again. And again, Jey's going to drop out of it. It didn't work the first time, so I'm not really sure what compelled McIntyre to go for it again. That suicide dive and completely missed by Jey Uso. He'll be regretting that one. Into the barricade we go. Jey fighting out. McIntyre has some devious intentions in that area of the arena. McIntyre with a Claymore on the outside. He's fuming with his opponent. An 8 count. McIntyre seizes. And he takes the counter. Well, it's not the bravest.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
But he's going to take it. It's only 1 point instead of 3. But Drew McIntyre is going to Night of Champions. And the fact remains, all the 3 other men are still in it. A huge win for the Scotsman. Well, that's it for Raw. We're going to go to a bit of a break now. But when we come back, it will be SmackDown. See you guys in a few minutes.